I play video games. Like, a lot. I'm not your classic come home from school or work and play my nightly COD game type of gamer. I'm the spend 14 hours in one day planning, reviewing, and learning the playstyle of my favorite Valorant agents so I can feel mentally superior to those who don't have a complex understanding of subpixel rendering and anti-aliasing techniques in order to hit a lineup that's only useful in 3% of my games type of gamer. And when you do something that much for that long, it becomes a part of you. I wouldn't be who I am today without the many late nights playing games with friends. And for the past 3 years, Valorant has been my game of choice. And over those 3 years, I think I've matured and grown more than any other point in my life. So I wanted to share with you the 3 most impactful things Valorant taught me about life. Number 1. Effective communication. Communication is an incredibly complex task. The construction of sentences that are not only grammatically correct, but also culturally and contextually appropriate. And for it to be effective, it requires an awareness of social cues, nonverbal signals, and the ability to empathize with the recipient's perspective. And Valorant is a game demanding of effective communication. Do you have a way to get info on someone? You just spell someone out, maybe?
Yeah, I can dog.
Sky found just enough info to let me open up this round with a deadlock ult, and we ended up winning this really difficult round. You can turn entire games around just with a few well thought out strings of words, but you can also lose the most unlosable games just by lacking in communication. And before my Valorant days, I used to think there was a separation between logical and emotional communication. Logical being, can you take out the trash? And emotional being, it makes me sad when you say my hair looks bad. This did not serve me well in Valorant or in life, because every communication, no matter how insignificant, has elements of both. When I'm playing a game of Valorant and my jet is 2 and 13 because they keep lurking the whole time, telling them, stop lurking, that's why you keep dying and you're literally throwing the game, isn't gonna help because it lacks in that essential emotional component. Jet has been dying over and over and is probably frustrated, and that's okay. Instead of telling them what they're trying to do is wrong and that's why they suck, try supporting them instead. Omen, can you smoke top mid? I'm gonna dart behind it so Jet can lurk up mid. This isn't as good as having a Jet just stop lurking and go with the team, but a bad plan with 5 players who believe in it is 10 times better than a good one with 4. Number 1.5. Enjoy yourself. Making YouTube videos is something I genuinely enjoy, and I'm really lucky that it pays the bills.
But Sammy, I heard YouTube doesn't pay all that well, so where do you get your money from?
This video is sponsored by War Thunder, the ultimate vehicle combat game that you can play for free on PC and console. You take control of over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships from 10 different real-life countries. And you can be anything from an old-school biplane to an armored car to a cutting-edge fighter jet. I love how War Thunder doesn't simplify vehicle damage. It's amazing how they've detailed each vehicle down to its engines, fuel tanks, and crew, all vulnerable to enemy fire. And speaking of, the X-ray view is also incredibly impressive. It shows exactly where shells hit and how they cause damage.
But Sammy, that seems like it'd be hard for my computer to run.
Not at all. War Thunder runs smoothly on their optimized Dagger engine, delivering great visuals and high frame rates even on less powerful hardware. Step into the action-packed PvP battles alongside more than 70 million players worldwide and explore the unparalleled array of top-tier content that caters perfectly to people who love military history. War Thunder is free to play on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. Sign up now using the link in the pinned comment or description to claim your massive bonus pack for new and returning players who haven't played in at least 6 months. You'll get exclusive rewards on all platforms like the Eagle of Valor Vehicle Decorator, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of a premium account. And don't miss out, this offer's for a limited time only. And thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Number 2. Consistency. Wanting to improve at Valorant motivated me to make some changes that, while I didn't realize it at the time, would change my day-to-day life for the better in some very significant ways. I decided to focus on my daily routine. I went to bed at the same time every night, got up at the same time every day, ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even started going out to the gym. This made me way more consistent at Valorant, but also just way more consistent at life. I felt happier and healthier than I ever had before, which wasn't hard because I was pretty sad and unhealthy in college. But I didn't change overnight. It was important that I gradually built up each habit individually. Slow, steady changes to habits are more likely to become ingrained, and if I tried to change it all at once, it would be overwhelming, and I would go straight back to what I was doing before. But look at me now, look at this Valorant gameplay, look at these clips.
They're dumping other people.
One enemy remaining.
Number 3. VOD review. If you watch any Valorant coaching videos on YouTube, you'll know that one of the most recommended ways to improve is to review footage of your gameplay. At first, it seemed like an extra step, something I could easily skip, but I quickly realized how crucial it was. By watching my matches, I could see mistakes I didn't notice in the heat of the moment. Poor positioning, missed shots, or bad decision making. I remember one time I was watching a Valorant coaching streamer who was just endlessly talking about VOD review and how helpful it was. So I jokingly said in the chat, "Bro sounds like he VOD reviews his emotions." The chat message pops up on the screen, he mumbles it to himself, pauses, then says, "Sammy, that's called therapy." Seeing my own mistakes and understanding what I could do differently next time was incredibly valuable, and it's something I've started applying to other areas of my life too. Taking the time to review and reflect on what I've done has become a key part of getting better. It's about learning from each experience, making adjustments, and continuously improving. If you really want to improve at something, it's not enough just to practice. You have to reflect on that practice. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video, and remember to sign up using my link in the description or pinned comment to get your special bonus pack. It's free on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, so why not give it a try?
Bye bye.